Joining me now from Rua Gold, we have the CEO, Robert Eckford. Robert, there's another name we need to speak about today, though. It is Emmett D'Urso. He is your newly appointed Vice President of Exploration, working under the lovely Simon Henderson. You're a CEO in charge of exploration. Tell us about this appointment. Tell us about the individual and the strategy behind bringing him on to Rua Gold.
Yeah, no, we're really excited to have Emmett on board. We did a thorough search and we're really happy with the candidates that came forward. And there's so much interest in coming back to New Zealand now. I mean, it's an amazing spot to be located. It's not a hardship move by any means. And Emmett is the perfect man for the job. He's coming out of Victoria. He's worked on those Bendigo, Ballarat, narrow vein style systems, the exact same we have in Reefton. And so it's really fortuitous for us to find someone with that direct experience that will bring that knowledge over to Reefton. So he's down on the ground now. He's going to be a Reefton resident, which is really exciting because we also promised to bring back Reefton and make sure that we're creating an employment locally in New Zealand. And so it's amazing to have them as a full-time resident down there.
So my understanding is his appointment will leave him to focus on Reefton, while Simon Henderson focuses on your other project on the North Island, Glamorgan. Let's talk about the latest at each of these projects. Let's start with Reefton, because of course you were in the midst of a 4,000 meter drilling program there last we spoke.
Yeah, it's turning out really well. So Emmett's very much landed himself in a full-on job. We've got three drills turning right now, and two of them are at Old Creek, exactly as you said on that 4,000 meter campaign. That's hitting the structure of Old Creek on almost every single drill hole we've put in there, and it's extending it along strike northwards, southwards, and then we've also done some deeper holes to extend the resource underneath down another 150 meters to around the 300 meter mark. So that's proving out really well, and we're going to have a good resource refresh by the end of the year to really look at what comes next for that Old Creek deposit. The third drill rig and where Emmett will be even more valuable is going around some of the other districts, because we've wrapped up 95% of that Reefton goldfield. We have a huge amount of ground there and a lot of prospective targets to chase. Emmett, along with our Verify AI modeling, is all going to help in terms of targeting, finding the highest priority targets to go after. And we've got a third drill rig looking for those high-grade gold veins as we speak and currently hitting them. So a lot of assays to come out in the near term here.
So a lot of action at Reefton, but of course momentum is not going to let up on the Glamorgan property because now you've got more manpower to go after it. Tell us what's the latest there.
Yeah, and you nailed it. I mean, Simon really needed an extra set of hands because we're expecting to be drilling in Glamorgan by November this year. And Simon is a key part of the story of Glamorgan. He actually, I mean, just for anyone that hasn't seen where Glamorgan is, we're up in the Hauraki district in the goldfield in New Zealand, in the North Island. We're less than 3 kilometers away from Oceanic Gold's Wharekirauponga deposit, which is their largest pipeline project out there. And it's actually currently in the fast-track permitting regime for New Zealand, which means it's expecting a full mine permit by the end of the year. And bringing it back to Simon Henderson, I mean, he was the geologist that spent over 25 years in the Hauraki goldfield. He was the one that actually discovered the Wharekirauponga deposit, which is now 1.5 million ounces at 18 grams a ton. It's phenomenal. The Lundins say it best. If you're going to go look for elephants, you better go to elephant country, and that is the Hauraki goldfield. So we're planning to drill here in November. A lot of people are positioning themselves in Rua Gold stock ahead of that drill campaign, because these epithermals, there's not many undrilled epithermals out there, let alone in one of the best jurisdictions in the world. So very fortunate to have that land and really excited about what's going to be coming at the end of the year there.
We'll definitely speak more about the support you're getting from the New Zealand government and the increases in appeal of that jurisdiction. It is something that is mentioned in the special feature published on Rua Gold on mining.com.au last month. But for now, would you please leave us with a roundup of what are the next key news flows to watch out for?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, starting with Glamorgan, because we were just there. I mean, drilling in November is going to be a game changer. I'm going to be down on site meeting with a lot of the team later this month. And so we're expecting really exciting times coming out of that. But then Reefton is still personally my favorite, because that one is really moving ahead quickly. I mean, we're going to have a resource refresh at the end of the year. We know that New Zealand has this fast track permitting regime. And so the secret sneak peek of hiring up more key people is going to be coming in later this year, when we actually appoint some more people down in Reefton as we move from explorer to developer. And we're sort of preempting the success of exploration and not wasting any time building our team around it right now. So a lot more news to follow, a few more professional appointments to have down there, and really get Reefton back as a next gold mine for New Zealand.
Well, consider us enticed. It's a great story at the right time. Look forward to speaking again very soon, Robert. Thanks for today.
Thanks so much.